What's going on, guys? It's Melt here, and today we're back with a video on Gran Turismo. It's been quite a while, I know. So I'm going to show you my first ever win in FIA. This was done on live stream, which will still be on the channel if you want raw experience, I guess. So he joined me on my one and only lap that I actually do, because the other one was a bit of a bad lap. So just out of the hairpin out off the long straight there, trying to catch up with that Audi so we can get a good run, a good amount of slipstream on the long straight, and then he just hits the wall there. I think he lagged a little bit, so we just took him behind him, almost let him know that we're not trying to get past him, and then having a really nice run through the final corner. Could have got a bit close to the wall, but I didn't want to risk it because this was a really good lap so far. So we'll just skip forward to the line, getting closer and closer to the Audi, and we go purple by 2.2 seconds. So yeah, pretty good qualifying. So we're going into the race start here after the biblical intro. And we love to see it. And look whose car is on pole. As Super GT would say, remember where you were when They Hate Melty was on pole at Sardinia in FIA. So we'll get into the race now. And it's lights out here for the... I only did 2 on stream, so this was the first one I did. Put quite a bit of practice in before the live stream, and we weren't really under much threat, to be honest with you. As you can see there, we've got a bit of a gap to the car behind us. I can't really read how much that is because of the PlayStation editor. The quality isn't the best. I think it's around 4/10. I don't know, I can't read it. But yeah, you can just see on the radar there. He just came onto the radar, so he's close. So we're weaving in and out a bit just to warm the tyres. We're not trying to block anyone. I'm trying not to be dirty as a driver. Just looking behind to see where he is, and he will have the slipstream, so there's a possibility that he will go for a move up into the big braking zone after like flat out for like a good 10 seconds or something. So we brake just before the 100, get the car slowed down, and he just does close up really close to the back of the car there on the radar. But I think that was really most of the threat he gave us for the entire race. So as we skip forward about half a lap here, just in sector 1 of the lap, we get a really nice corner there going into the chicane. We just dip a wheel in there, and then behind the curb, and then we get all sorts of swaz. But somehow we managed to save it, but now the Porsche is right on our tail, about 4/10 I think that is. But we do get a really nice run out of the hairpin down to the big braking zone, and we'll see if he comes onto the radar or attempt to move any minute now. He is still in the slipstream, definitely. So we're braking, hit the braking point. He has closed up to the back of the car again. He's a bit laggy though. I don't know if that was because I was streaming and maybe I was lagging for everyone else, or if it was him. But you know, nothing happened this race, we didn't die. But I'd make another mistake this lap, half a lap later, just dip a wheel over the concrete, whatever you want to call that. I don't know what it really is, just like concrete slabs I guess. And we nearly spin it again, but thankfully we do save it. Skipping forward once again, this was a fairly boring race. It's just really a showcase of me being a bad driver and my mistakes. So we hit the inside wall, and we kind of go exploring off into the mysterious worlds of the grass, and then the Porsche is right on our tail again. Round that corner he does hold it really close to our car quite nicely, but he will have the slipstream for the long straight. But I don't know, he'll probably get side by side with us, but I'll just move over to the pit wall to try and almost cut it off. But that he did follow us, so hit our braking point again, and he doesn't go for a move, he wasn't close enough, so we just keep going in first place until we make a next mistake. So on the way to lap 7 now, you just see second place right now goes into the pits. So he, I think, is the first pitter of the race so far, as we were told by Ryan in the stream. Shout out to Ryan, my personal James Vowels. Just keep driving until the softs really feel bad. So that's exactly what I did. I followed that advice. And you can see there we have like a 12-second gap or something. I can't read it because of the reasons I said before. But we just keep driving until we pit, and then we do need to fight a few people after we pit actually, so look forward to that, stay tuned. So, end of lap 7 now. We dive into the pits for the mediums. Don't need to refuel at all, it's just drive as fast as you can, pretty much 15 qualifying laps if you want to think of it like that. So Mercedes boys getting the tyres ready on the livery, which I uploaded a video about, go check it out, it will be at the top right of the screen now. But we come out in P3, P4 as we get overtaken by P3, so now we'll be pushing to catch up with these guys, even though they're on a different strategy. I was thinking may as well spice things up a bit, have a bit of a race, cause I've been driving by myself for the whole time. So on lap 8, our out lap after just pitted, we lift off a little bit just before the braking zone so we can ensure that we don't punt him. There's bright pink wheels there, just contrasting against the rest of his car in the headlights. So we have slipstream, which will obviously mean dirty air as well through the chicane, as he's very laggy, but that doesn't change anything. We go for a bit of a dive bomb here, keep it round his inside. He's a very respectful driver, gives us all the space, but he just gets a better run out of the corner because we're looking behind us to see if there's anybody else that could be a threat. So he has a really tight line through there. I think he thought I was on his outside, which I wasn't. He could have came over and I wouldn't have been bothered. But now, as we cross the line, we're going side by side with him here, as we have all of the overspeed in the world from the slipstreams. He braked really early, just, he must think we're on a different strategy, there's no point in battling him. So thank you to Firebody, I think his name was, for being a very respectful driver. And yeah, you can see there, his tyres must be shot because we've just dropped him by 5-6 tenths, 8 tenths there in less than a sector, so he must be really struggling on that compound that he's on. So now as we skip on to pretty much lap 11, you can see first and second now in the pit lane, with third place using a lot more fuel than third, but now we have a 3-second gap, about 3, probably high under 3, if I can barely read that like again. So now it is just a sprint to the end, me versus second place, but I do have the advantage here with the time and the tyre advantage because he boxed one lap earlier, so he should be maybe 1 maybe 2/10 slower than me. But if we're going anything off qualifying, is about 2.2 seconds slower. So skipping now to the penultimate lap of the race, the second to last time that we're going to go around this corner, and we get lap traffic, 12th and 11th here, having a titanic battle. Absolutely massive, and then there's a penalty up there. Maybe a little bit of filthy driving we might see, as they both scrape off the wall, and then they both go into the wall, and I think they might have been on the alcohol as I hit the wall there, so that is a lot of talking coming off of me. So down the straight in the flat out right hander, and onto lap 15, switching views for whatever reason, as they serve the penalty behind us. Final lap of the race. So I'm gonna show up and let you guys watch the final lap and enjoy the moment of me winning, which, yeah, I don't know why you'd want to enjoy it, just, yeah. Anyway, so that'll be it from me talking, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
We got a #1 victory royale.